Thank you, guys. If you want to call us, you can. 877-77-BOBBY. Questions, comments. 877-77-BOBBY. Let's do the news.
Bobby's Big
Stories.
You should be doing this for 5 minutes every day. Most people don't. It's not dirty.
Okay.
What do you think it is?
Meditating.
Napping.
Eating something you enjoy.
Stretching.
Oh.
I think those two are right on. Eating something you enjoy, that could be terrible for you.
Oh, like 5 minutes of joy?
Oh, no, I agree. It would be awesome.
As many cookies as you can eat.
Yeah,
that'd be
5 minutes.
awesome.
That'd be great. If you had like 5 minutes where nothing counted a day.
That's what I'm talking about.
You got 5 minutes freedom. We call it eat freedom. You can eat whatever you want and it doesn't do anything to you.
I love it.
Like, doesn't make you feel bad, doesn't pop your cortisone levels in your brain, doesn't put on weight. Just go. It's like that Purge movie where you can just kill everybody for 24 hours, but it's eating. Dang, that would be awesome. Yeah, stretching. If you can squeeze it in the morning and before bed, a 5-minute stretch, you'll see great results, not even just in, your elasticity in your legs, if you're trying to, but even in how you focus, the energy it gives you. Obviously, it increases flexibility, and then it reduces built-up tension. So if you can do 5 minutes in the morning or at night or both, they say please do it. That's from The Healthy. I don't stretch unless I have to.
You're on break sometimes. You
No,
do.
that's just because that's not me stretching. That's me surviving.
Okay.
There's a difference.
You should lead us in a stretch.
I know. Yeah. Okay, feet together, down.
Everybody in a
gosh, all
circle.
of us?
Yeah. There is a drug-resistant stomach bug spreading across the United States. I swear I've had this twice.
Yeah.
Drug
Not too long ago.
resistant.
Man, I had it so bad that I thought I had food poisoning, and then I'd cursed away this place that I got food from. It wasn't their fault. I just happened to eat food from this place around the time I got sick. But Ray and Bay, they did the same thing. I didn't send an email to corporate though. That's what you guys did.
Yeah, I mean, I was very angry when I was sitting in the hospital. That's why I did it.
And now you realize it was just the bug, right?
Correct. It wasn't salad.
But still I have trouble associating with this place now because I know it did not give me food poisoning.
Hey.
But when I got sick, I tasted it.
It's not
Yeah,
good.
that
And now I can't
That
go
hurts.
back there. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention have issued a serious public health alert because of a nationwide spike in extensively drug-resistant shigellosis.
You got it.
Oh, that's
You
a
got
bad
it.
one.
That's
Shigellosis
As a
is
doctor, I
bad.
should know that.
Dr. Bone.
The highly contagious bacteria attacks the intestines and causes inflammatory, sometimes bloody diarrhea. This is from the CDC. But there is a bug going around that's just knocking people down like crazy. That is from the New York Post. There have been, almost 1 million cases so far that's
Oh,
been
my
reported.
goodness.
That mean, but think that's probably 7 million that haven't been. I got it. I didn't report it. Ray and Bay did. They thought she was dying.
Yeah.
Like, they got the ambulance, right, Ray?
Yeah, we did. And hospital visit.
That's so cool, the ambulance part.
And expensive.
Yeah,
roll the
true.
truck.
That's true. 0-calorie sweeteners linked to heart attacks and strokes. This is from CNN. A sugar replacement called
Come on, Doc.
what's it start with?
What you got?
erythritol.
Yep,
That's
it.
probably it.
What's it start with an E?
Yeah, erythritol.
Yeah.
Used to bulk or sweeten stevia, monk fruit, and keto-reduced sugar products has been linked to blood clotting, stroke, heart attack, and death.
What? I thought monk fruit was safe.
Well, I think what this is, it's added to monk fruit.
Okay,
Right.
okay,
Not
okay.
monk fruit itself.
But
Right.
monk fruit, but they're doing this on monk fruit
Yeah.
without us knowing.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
The
check.
degree of risk was not modest.
Great.
People with existing risk factors for heart disease, diabetes were twice as likely to experience a heart attack or stroke. CNN. But now I got to go look for erythritol. I can't even pronounce it.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means.
Didn't Dr. Oz say he'd rather us drink regular Coke than a diet or a Coke Zero?
Probably.
Probably because of erythritol.
That's
Urethra.
aspartame.
Whatever.
And
It just sounds too much like urethra when you say it.
Yeah, exactly.
Did I not get that right?
And I'll be honest with you. Yeah, it makes me feel uncomfortable. From the AP, thieves are stealing Apple headphones off of victims' heads.
no.
At least 20 people have had their iPhones just snatched, like head snatched. They're big. People walk up, see them, and there's people on bicycles or people that can run really fast, and they walk up. The devices are about $600 each to get the headphones, and so people see them, and they're just sitting ducks. Some of them are on even mopeds. When they grab them and keep going.
Dang.
Oh.
That's crazy. That's from the AP. An honest toddler leads police to the fugitive's hiding spot. A Kentucky woman on the run from the law was arrested Friday, all thanks to a toddler who can't lie. Deputies arrived at the home looking for the 45-year-old Tina Hicks, who was wanted on drug charges and warrants. When the adults in the house refused to say anything, police say the toddler stood up, put his hands on his hips, and stated, "It's good to be honest. We shouldn't lie. Mom's in the next room to the bathroom."
Dang.
Hicks was taken into custody, and police praised the toddler as very brave and honest. I think the mom be praising the toddler for that one. It's from Fox News. Dang. Kids Say the Hardcore's Confession. That's the next show. Did you guys ever watch Kids Say the Darndest Things?
Yeah, was that Jeff Foxworthy?
It was old Bill Cosby at first.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
And then it switched in a later version of it. Also in the news, according to Seasoned Travelers, there are some must-do trips that everybody should do. So if you do travel a little bit or you're looking for something to do, they say these are the ones to do. 1, a weekend in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I'm
I
good.
always say it.
But you've done it.
So I'm good.
But yeah, you've done it, though. I've done it. We've all done it. We're not saying if we liked it or not, just we've done it. Seeing Mount Rushmore in South Dakota.
I want to
Ooh,
go.
never done that.
Man.
I haven't either. I had a friend who went and it was foggy, couldn't see crap.
That's so funny.
The one thing they needed to have was a visual. Couldn't get it. But yeah, that would be cool to see. Visiting Disney World in Florida and California. Visiting a volcano in Hawaii.
Come on.
Visiting the Great Pyramid in Egypt. Ooh, that's a long flight.
Yeah.
Way over there.
And swimming with the pigs in the Bahamas. That seems cool.
Yeah.
I've seen that before.
Brett
On
Eldridge.
Instagram. Did he swim with the pigs?
Yeah, one of his music videos.
That's from a FunJet vacation survey. A business class plane passenger refuses to give up his seat so a man could sit next to his wife on her birthday. Now, let's talk about this because I often feel like if you buy a ticket, you bought that ticket and you don't owe anybody anything. You can be a nice person, but it doesn't make you not a nice person if you're in the seat that you purchased. So let's dig into it. A passenger who asked a man to swap seats so he could sit next to his wife has sparked debate about being told no. The couple, Jay Kloss and his wife Zoe, were separated in the business class. We're separated in first class. You guys need to shush with this story already. On the Virgin flight, after being unable to book 2 seats together, she sat on the window, he sat on the aisle, in the same row, opposite sides of the plane. In the TikTok video, it says, "Hey, am I wrong?" He went over to the person and said, "Hey, can we change seats with you?" The guy was like, "Nah." And then she says, "Hey, is it possible for us to switch seats? It's my birthday today." And he's like, "Nah, I'm just not going to move." It's from the Daily Mail.
Oh my
Now,
gosh.
people have moved for me before, and I've moved for people. However, if somebody was like, "Man, I really like this seat, this aisle," I'd be like, totally respect that. I wouldn't feel like that person did wrong by wanting to stay in the seat that they bought, right? I'm on team
Non-mover.
sitter.
Oh.
I think I would move.
Yes.
But I'm still on
move.
team sitter. He's not a bad person for this. We can't make him a villain because maybe he likes the window or maybe he's superstitious about a plane crash. Maybe he has some sort of OCD. Maybe there are all these maybes.
That's what I was thinking. Like he needs that specific seat every single time
Maybe.
or something. So then I can feel for him. But other than that,
I don't say you have
gotta
to
move.
feel for him, but I don't think you have to move.
Yeah. And then I'm not going to be like, "It's my birthday."
Yeah,
Maybe
like-
you do. She went second. She went as the closer.
Yeah, does that work when you're older? Like, it's my birthday.
It's my birthday month.
That just feels so weird.
A daily spoonful of honey helps keep your blood sugar and cholesterol levels in check. Local raw honey also helps prevent allergies in your area once the trees start to turn. Be careful with the super processed name brand honey. It loses many of its health benefits. That's from Food Network magazine. And the article doesn't say that, but what if it has epitipitol?
Oh, yeah. Urethral.
I
Wow.
don't think, no, if it's just straight honey,
when it's
then
got-
there's no bit of that.
Urethra gap.
So I got though, because I went to the grocery store and I saw a jar of honey and it looked homemade. And I bought it and I was like, local honey for my allergies. And it was like from New York.
The brand is called Local Honey.
Yeah.
It got me.
Farmer's market.
Top 3 songs in country music this week. At number 3, Bailey Zimmerman, Rockin' a Hard Place.
All this, but we're caught in between a rock and a hard place.
That's a good one. Luke Combs at 2, Going, Going, Gone.
Like a runaway southbound train. Like
And number 1, Morgan Wallen, Thought You Should Know.
thought you should know.
I listened to the words of that for the first time.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, mostly I don't listen to words. I hear the melody, which is da, da,
Same.
da, da, and like I'll know the chorus. So I knew Thought You Should Know, but you guys said I should listen to it, so I did. Yeah, it's his mom. How about that?
It's awesome. It
Yeah,
reminds
it's
me
a-
just
it's
like
a-
of my kids.
It's a
Good.
really good song.
Yeah.
It's like I know you've been worrying about me. I'm good. Drank a little too much. A little too many girls, but I'm good. All those prayers you've been sending up are now coming down.
That's right.
Yeah, I was like, dang, that Morgan Wallen guy might have a shot.
Yeah, he's got it.
It's his 8th number 1. I said that. Another one for him. Miley Cyrus has the number 1 pop song with Flowers.
I can buy myself flowers.
That's a good one too. This is a jam.
Write my name in the sand.
Number 1 alternative song, Fall Out Boy, Love from the Other Side.
Sending my love from
That's all.
Are those original members?
Yeah, dude. They're like 80, but
Stump and
yeah, Patrick Stump and then
Wow.
the bass
Pete
player.
Wentz.
Wentz, yeah.
Yeah, Ashley Simpson's ex-husband.
That's right.
I don't
Crazy.
know. That's all I got, dude. Jordan Davis, What My World Spins Around, Bobby Bones Show. Up today on the Bobbycast, which is my hour-long interview series with creators, artists, songwriters. It's Hailey Whitters for an hour. You would know Hailey from this song right here.
The whiskey in your soda, the lime to your Corona, shotgun in your Tacoma, the Audrey to your...
She's from Iowa. She talked about how her entire family, mom, dad, 5 brothers and sisters, drove down and just moved her here from Iowa to Nashville. Here's that clip.
My family all loaded up the truck. All my siblings came down. It was bittersweet. I was so excited to be here, but I've always been so sad to leave there. And so, I'm thinking we're going to have this really sweet, emotional weekend. And they literally dropped me off and we're like, all right, well, we'll see you at Thanksgiving. And they just turned around and drove back to Iowa.
She's a teenager.
Love it.
They were like, you want to move? Cool, we'll help you get down there. Peace out.
See ya.
They left. She's awesome. And, she had a style and still does. But, when bro country was broing it up hard, she didn't really fit because she was like, I'm not going to do and fall in and try to make that. So she stayed true to who she was. And, it's been 15 years in Nashville now. She's got a song that's doing really well. I'm a big fan. She's been on the show before. She wrote the song Happy People for Little Big Town. You may know this one.
Whatever makes you happy, people.
And she was flying home from a ride and she didn't have any money. She couldn't afford a hotel. She got told, oh, we're going to hold this song. She just slept in the airport because she couldn't.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a crazy story of just tenacity. But here's a clip of her talking about that.
She texted me back, was like, hey, Karen wants to hold this for the band.
Same trip. So you're not even home yet.
I'm not even home yet. You get great news like that. And I was like, so broke and busted. My flight got canceled, and I literally couldn't afford a hotel in Boston. So I slept in the airport that night.
It's like the what's the Tom Hanks movie?
Yeah, the terminal.
Where he just lives there. Check it out, the Bobby Cast with Hailey Whitters. It is fantastic. Okay, this is for me a week of good decisions.
A week of good decisions.
I'm living it pretty good. It's Tuesday. I'll update you on my week of good decisions with a horn.
I like that.
Decisions.
Trumpet.
Yeah. So we'll talk about that. We'll grab your calls, and also Eddie and I are timing our peas.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
we're gonna update you.
We want info.
Yeah. I've got a sample size big enough now.
Okay,
Yeah.
I've been timing
Why'd
too.
you do that?
Why do what?
To do the big enough sign.
No, like the sample size is
Okay,
big enough.
it's
Yeah. We'll be right back. I'm calling this a week of good decisions.
A week of good decisions.
Sometimes you just feel gross, meaning you haven't been sleeping right, or you've been working, or eating weird, or like just not been mentally great. And so you just have to reset yourself. Some people do a juice cleanse. I play a clip that goes, a week of good decisions.
A week of good decisions.
So even last night, before I started doing any, I just read for a while. Like, that puts me in a good place. Open the book, read a couple chapters. I prioritize that before I got to all the other dumb crap that I do. So that's one. That's a good decision.
That's good.
A week
Well, yes.
of good decisions.
I have been eating pretty much no sugar. Eventually, it's going to come out that sugar is like cigarettes.
Yeah.
It's that kind of bad. I love sugar, by the way. I'd eat it all day. I'd have 3 meals of sugar. I'd wake up in the morning and have cereal. I love cereal. And for lunch, more cereal with a smoothie.
Oh.
Just add a little help. And then for dinner, I could do more cereal and some cheesecake for dessert.
Oh, wow.
And that would be the ultimate. I just love sugar so much. But I've had almost no sugar. Some sugar's in some stuff, and I'm not being like crazy about it. But I've done that. I put all the groceries away last night.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's big.
Thank you. Thank you
Wow.
very
Hit
much.
that clip, Ray.
Thank you very much.
A week
Well, I'm going to tell you.
of good decisions.
Why it's a good decision is my wife was gone. They arrived while she was gone. I put them all up. Now I left all the empty bags out so she would know that I put the
Of course
groceries
you
up.
did.
But that's also a good decision, so you get credit.
Right.
Yeah, that's why I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I left the bags like in a pile strategically.
Oh, did I forget those there?
Sorry, I was too busy putting up all the groceries.
But the most important question is, did you put them back in the right spot?
I have no idea, but I think so.
Okay.
It's a learning process to know what is supposed to be cold and what isn't. And sometimes I make that mistake.
What? How do you not know that?
like what?
Like meat?
Like chicken?
Yeah, that has to be
that
cold,
goes in the
Bones.
fridge.
That I know. Okay, idiots, don't treat
Frozen
me.
peas?
Hey, don't treat me like the idiot I actually am. Okay.
Milk, got to go in the fridge.
Yeah, I'm pretty good now, but some of the stuff in jars, it's like I don't know. It's garlic. If it's like
Yeah.
chopped up garlic, is it supposed to be cold? Does it matter? Can garlic go bad?
Yes.
That's a great
If it
one.
hasn't been popped yet,
That
then
does not sound good.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense that like once it's open, it has to be in the fridge. When it's not open, it doesn't be in the
Well,
fridge.
it's
Like,
sealed.
explain that to me.
seal
Like
it.
some people put their ketchup in the cabinet, some people put it in the fridge.
That's right.
So there are all of these almond milk, which I try not to drink a lot of dairy milk, but until you, as Amy says, pop it. It's supposed it
That's
stays
weird,
dry
Amy.
until it goes cold.
Oh, no, it depends
Oh,
what
really?
you buy. Some it has to be cold all the time.
No idea.
That's-
So I'm probably 80% on that though.
Okay.
There are times I've put stuff in the cabinet or the cupboard that's supposed to be, and I've ruined it because I was like, I just thought it went there.
Yeah.
And there are other times where she's like, why'd you put the box of napkins in the fridge? Didn't know if they need to be cold. So I've done that wrong too.
Cold napkins.
You can always tell how tired I am in the morning by if there's cereal in the fridge after I'm done eating it.
Yeesh.
Because that's when I'm just like, ugh. But no cereal. I had my vitamins this morning.
Saw that.
And why it was I'm just trying to get back to a centered place.
You doing a multivitamin?
I'm going to be honest with you. My wife set it all up for me this morning. I woke up and she had made some overnight oats, which is just some oats that she, well, I don't even know what she does to it. I don't really know what's going on. But I wake up and they've spent all night just chilling, which I guess makes them overnight. And so
That's cool.
I ate those and she puts the vitamins on top of it so she knows I have to see it. It's like when I put my wallet on top of something because don't leave without your wallet.
Right.
So I had the vitamins there. And then she made me a yogurt, like a healthy Greek yogurt with some almonds in it that I'll eat in like 25 minutes. And so I had that and then some like celery juice and some bone broth. Not
wow.
together, separately.
Okay.
For my digestion. I'm trying to make good decisions all week. Because this is a
week of good decisions.
thank
Yeah.
you.
Your digestion will love that bone broth.
Boom, it told me so.
Yeah.
It did?
How do you know?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. But I've also I'm dealing
Or
with
your
this
gut.
with an injured BH
Yeah, I know.
because I ripped it like a mom having a baby.
I don't know how you keep
Well,
Except
doing
not
this.
it's
as-
a little different.
Well, but that's what it feels like to me.
yeah.
Probably worse.
You know, now that I think about it,
Yeah.
it stinks, and
Yeah.
I mean that as a pun too. Like a BH injury hurts real bad because you always have to use it, even if it's hurt. So I'm dealing with that, but I'm trying to make good decisions. Not having as much. I'm trying. You know what? Just week good decisions. I just say that.
A week
Yeah.
of good decisions.
You want to hear the one decision I made that wasn't good?
Oh, no.
Yeah, because then we'll
not-
know you're not perfect.
Well, I'm just trying to get my body to feel good again.
Yeah.
It's not about weight, although I did weigh the heaviest I've ever weighed. I think it was at medicine. I weighed
50 oh.
178.
Whoa.
And I'm
man.
6'1".
That's okay.
I'm still heavier than you.
Shuts.
Attaboy.
Hey, shuts. I am pretty jacked though. Like upper body.
Yeah.
It's just like I don't like being jacked.
What do you mean?
I want to just be thin and easy.
Oh.
So you're complaining about your weight, but you don't want to be jacked.
I don't want to be jacked. I don't like
you
it.
keep working out hard.
Yeah, I'm training just in case.
To get jacked.
Apocalypse.
Okay. All right. Okay.
You're
So
confusing me. Go
Okay.
ahead. What did you not
well, I
do
texted a
good?
dude. Okay, so there's a guy that I met,
Yeah.
and let's see here. So I met him, and he's a professional golfer, and I didn't know he was when I was standing next to him. And so I just start talking to him because we're like shoulder to shoulder, pushing into each other in a crowded room. And I'm like, "How's it going, man?" He's like, "How's it going?" And he goes, "I know you from Bible." He's like, "Yeah." And his name is Chesson Hadley, PGA golfer. And so super nice. And he said, "Here, take my cell phone number. Let me have yours. We'll be friends." And I was like, "Cool." That's the easiest friendship I ever got into. So I left. We were in California. And so then I messaged him. I saw that he was playing really well in a tournament. And I said, "Hey, man, you tell me if I'm a stalker. It's a lot of blue and not as many grays back."
Okay.
Meaning Bobby sending a lot
Yeah,
of
it's like I'm
texts.
just sending a dude that I really don't even know way too many texts. I don't know that this was in my week of good decisions because I don't know that it was a great decision.
A week of good decisions.
I said, "Hey, man." Well, I saw he was playing in the Honda Classic
So
in
he's on
Florida.
TV?
Yeah, he's on TV.
Okay.
He's playing. I said, "Hey, man, hope you're good. Been following you. Saw you're in Florida this weekend." Why are you?
You don't need to give all these
I
details.
saw you were in Florida.
Just
You're
say it.
tracking his
Yeah, just say what up,
whereabouts.
Well, he's playing the tournament. And I said, "I hope you hit it well. Stay healthy. Just want to send a note saying I was pulling for you, Bobby." Right? I send that at like 9:20 in the morning. Like 4 hours later, I get a response. Now 4 hours is okay because he's probably playing golf. He's
Yeah,
probably
he
doing
was on the
PGA.
course.
Yeah, he's probably not annoyed that I was texting him out of nowhere, being like, I know your every move. I say that, and he responds, "Bobby B, thanks for the kind text. I'm down here this week and played nicely today. Hope you're talking good into the mic." Because I said, "I hope you're crushing the." He's like, "I hope you're talking good into the mic."
Y'all are so encouraging.
Oh, you guys
Thank
are
you.
flirting. It's good.
Thank you. Hey, I'll take it. He said, "I'm thinking about putting a logo of your face on my clothes."
What?
That's what they do. They put sponsorships all over them.
Sponsors.
Oh, excuse
Okay.
me.
Yeah. So he's top 10. He was top 10 in this tournament at the time. And what I meant to do was send it to Eddie, but I sent it to him. You ever do that where you send the wrong thing to the person?
Oh,
Yeah.
no. And then it
But
ruins
nothing bad. Like
I was like,
so
"Our
what is it?
boy," with a screenshot of him top 10 that I sent to him. Like
It's
an
just
idiot.
weird. Why would Bobby
Why
send
would I
that
send
to
it to
him,
him?
Amy?
And then he said,
And then I said, "Hey, we're up in the mountains." I had to follow it with something
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Oh, we're at the mountains. We're just watching. Hit him good." And then he's like, "Hey, whatever." Then I sent like 5 more blues, and he sent 2 more grays.
Were they long grays, like long responses, or like one words?
"I am now." That was one of his responses.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
short.
no. Oh, no.
what was he answering?
It doesn't matter, Amy.
I am now.
He's like, "Are you weirded out?" And he said, "I am,
I am
now."
now.
Bobby's
yeah.
like, are you following me on Instagram?
So I might, yeah, I know.
I am now.
Are you flirting back with me? I am now.
I might have come on a little too strong,
You
but that's
always-
okay. I'd rather come on too strong than not at all. And if I happen to come on too strong, being too nice, that's showbiz, baby.
Yeah, that's you.
But I did accidentally
like-
send him a text. I was trying to send Eddie, going, "Our boy,"
Right.
and I showed a picture of the leaderboard that he was on.
Like he wouldn't know
Yeah.
where he is.
Too strong.
Yeah.
I don't think so. It just,
Amy.
see how it goes. Maybe slow down.
We don't need to.
Do you know where he's playing this weekend?
He's not.
He's got a week
Yeah,
off.
next
not.
weekend Players Championship.
Oh, okay.
So I've heard.
You know when he gets there?
So I've heard.
Okay.
So I've heard. Yeah.
Where does he live?
Amy, that is private. But
Well, he knows.
What state? I'm not asking
Carolinas.
his exact
I'll say
address, which I'm sure you know.
Carolinas. We'll put it there.
Okay.
And the
Pinehurst?
the upper version of the.
Oh.
Yeah, but I'm not going to say exactly which Carolina. He has his own privacy, but the opposite of South. Yeah. All right, you guys can call us if you want. 877-77-Bobby. Amy was talking to us about bladder training last week and how long you should pee. Tell us the story.
Well, they were saying your pee flow should last 21 seconds. If you're shorter than that, then you might not be waiting long enough to go pee. If your pee is way longer than that, then you're waiting way too long. You have too much to empty out, and you're like training your bladder to do things it shouldn't. And it can lead to bladder issues later in life.
I got 10 pees in my phone, and I've timed them all.
You brought the audio?
No, I'm not going to play audio.
Oh.
I just wrote down how long each was.
So you did the average?
I would go on and do, and hit timer, stop it, save 10 of them. My average time of pee was 23 seconds.
Look at you.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, there were a couple that were shorter than that and a couple that were longer. But also, I think what's not good is that sometimes I wanted to hit that 21, so I would like slow it down and it'd hurt, it'd burn. So I don't think I was doing it right by the rules. I was just aiming for 21. So I'd be like, I'd pull back a little and that doesn't feel good.
No, I think you just have to go in and
I should
go
do it again without
with
even
the flow.
Yeah. I didn't flow freely. I kind of wanted to hit 21 as my goal, but I averaged 23-ish. I think that's pretty fair, though. Eddie, you did this?
Yeah, I did. And the same thing. I got my phone out, hit start as soon as I went, and stopped as soon as I was done. 23 seconds. But mine was only 1 pee.
Oh, you got to get a bigger sample size, dude. We can't ever
Yeah,
pass this
that's
off in a
just
medical
one.
journal.
Yeah, I definitely need a bigger sample size because when I timed it, I was 42 seconds.
Oh, Amy, that's not good.
Excuse me?
What the heck?
You're dying.
I know.
42 seconds.
Question,
I feel like
though, about
'cause here
this.
we have to hold it sometimes.
Hey, do you count the trickles?
You know,
Because I didn't know what to do there.
But mine turned into a trickle, and I was counting that because I was holding it back. I was
Me
like,
too.
I was like a dam, letting water in and out.
I thought about starting and stopping the timer.
Well, that also would be a thing. Like, I just wanted to hit 21.
It's not a competition.
It's
You just
tough,
Well,
man.
now I just thought I was trying to hit 21. And that burns when you do that stuff. You try to cut it off. Or you try to trickle it. I do have this article I thought was so funny. It was the dumbest myths that we, for the most part, still believe, or that people still believe. And there were 9 that I saw, and I don't believe in all of them, but some of these I believed way later than others. So these are the dumbest myths that we supposedly still believe. Number 1, that lie detectors are a real thing. Meaning they can't actually tell if you're lying. What it does is they record stress responses. And you actually could be lying, but if you're really good at a lie detector test or having no stress response because you're a sociopath, it won't track it. So you really can't detect a lie. What you can do is detect the stress of the response. Okay?
Which
That's
usually
why.
says you're lying.
Yeah, usually. I think everybody goes, well, it's not admissible in court. Well, that's why, but they're still pretty strong on how correct they are. That there's not a dramatic reading of a person's will after someone dies. Everybody gathers in a room and they're like, and Chauncey will get $20,000.
Yes.
Like it doesn't happen like that. Because movies and TV shows, we saw that. People are waiting around to see what they got in the will. Estate lawyers say that may have happened 150 years ago, but in reality, everybody just gets it in the mail, what they have, or email now, or they get a call from the person's attorney that died.
Oh.
Number 3, black belts. If you're a
Karate?
black belt, you don't have to register your hands as weapons.
Oh, what?
I
Really?
never thought that.
Never heard that.
I also thought it was from boxing. If you were a boxer, you had to do it.
Yeah. You know the thing where they say you eat X number of spiders in your sleep every year? That doesn't really happen. For a sleeping person to swallow even 1 spider, so many things would have to go wrong.
Okay.
But they're like, you swallow 23 spiders a year.
Ugh.
The idea that you have to wait 48 hours to report someone missing, not true. But we've been conditioned to think that because of all the TV shows and movies. Like you got to wait 48 hours and then you can call the cops. They're like, no. If somebody's gone, you think call the cops. It helps them because they can actually get on it. They have that show First 48, right?
Right.
Most
Yes.
important 48.
Yeah, well, so I would report it right away, but I guess I thought the response might be, okay, thank you for the report, but we are not going to do anything until it's
You know
been
what made you think
48
that?
hours.
Family Ties, Growing Pains,
Yeah.
shows like that.
Law and
Okay.
Order.
Good to know.
If you drop a penny off a skyscraper,
It'll kill somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it will.
in reality, it hits its terminal velocity, which is about 30 miles an hour. It doesn't go any faster, right? It's physics. And if it were to hit you falling off, it'd feel like you got flicked in the forehead. That's it. It doesn't
Oh.
continue to gain speed. It has its limit.
Okay.
But
I thought it could kill
it
people.
makes sense. Further it falls, heavier. But
Yeah.
it doesn't actually make sense. But yes, it does make sense until I hated physics. Hated physics.
I never took it.
Me neither.
I wish I didn't. I'm dumber because of it, because it made me question if I was even smart. That's why it made me dumber. Having your headlights off is a gang initiation, so don't flash somebody with them off. That's not a thing.
I don't want to risk it.
That the earth is flat. I watched a whole video of a guy try to prove the earth is flat. And he's like, okay, look, he did all the math. And he was going to prove and I laughed out loud. He's like, okay, look, if I put this hole here and I go this distance, 3 times back, he gets out and does it. And live, you watch him go, oh, I was wrong. Maybe the earth is round.
Okay.
It's hilarious.
That's funny.
He was going to prove it by using math and science live for everybody on TikTok to watch. And when he realized he was wrong, I admired it because he went, oh, could I have been wrong all this time? And then it cut off, but he didn't go, well, this is not right. He went, maybe I should question this. Eating carrots does not help you see in the dark.
Or does it just help your eye vision?
It helps.
That's what I was saying.
It's probably a great vegetable that helps your whole body.
Okay.
Carotene.
Generally.
I had carrots last night.
Yeah? How many fingers am I holding up behind my back?
3.
Oh my God.
He didn't have his hands behind his back.
I know. We just did that bit
Oh
there.
my
See?
gosh.
That's it.
You just couldn't see it, Eddie, because your eyes are bad.
I didn't have carrots.
Yep.
Tonight, Arkansas and Tennessee play basketball against each other.
Yeah.
And it's for Eastern time, friends, it is a 9 o'clock game. And it's 8 o'clock for me, and it's even late here. But I'm going to stay up tonight, maybe get a little nap, because this is the week of good decisions. That's right.
A week of good decisions.
This is one of those things where I feel like I don't believe in the jinx or the anti-jinx. But I'm going to tell you, if Arkansas wins, I'll be on my Instagram story giving away free money on my story.
Oh.
Because I'll just do
Excuse
that.
me?
I'll be like, I'm here to celebrate. Send your Venmo in, I'll just give 5 people money.
And
I'll
that,
be staying up late tonight.
that would be at 10:30, 11.
The game's at 8 Central.
Yeah.
So 10:30.
So I'm going to watch
10:30.
that. And then that's a tough place to play. We played there last year and got beat. But I'm not a Volunteer fan at all. Hate the Vols. But that being said, you hate a team that you respect because you don't hate them unless they beat you at stuff or unless the rivalry's heated. You should hate. People are like, well, you hate the Vols. I'm like, no, that's respect. So don't beat me up. When I went to the game last year, I hung out with everybody pre-game, all the Vol fans, and then afterward. But during the game, don't even look at me. I got in a fist fight with 3 of them. I beat up that dog.
Oh, okay.
And I love
really?
dogs.
Okay.
What are the odds y'all might?
Not very good.
Okay.
But we could. Maybe free money on my Instagram tonight if we win.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm pretty pumped about that. All right, that's it. Thank you, guys.